What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming live and direct from the Airmobile. Well, not the Airmobile. Actually, I'm in the basement. In your mama's basement. Why? Because your mom told me she got some food for me. What does she cook me? Oodles and noodles. I don't mind it. Put a little bit of hot sauce, salt, pepper in it. Matter of fact, I might start a little chef channel of how to prepare different tastes of oodles and noodles, different plates. Get you guys going. For y'all who don't eat oodles and noodles, you know, hey, when you come from a poor establishment, sometimes you eat whatever it is on the plate, even dead fish. But anyway, let's get into it. The Lakers play the Sacramento Kings. The opportunity for our man Walton to come back, you know, to actually play against the team that he once coached. And I know a lot of people are saying that, you know, hey, you know, Kings looked good. They played really good. They looked at, you know, they looked at this and that. But let's be honest. Usually when you're a coach or a player that comes from a previous team, there's two things you can take from this. Number one, you know most of the players on there. Even if it's a different system, you know most of the players and their style of play. And as a coach, you know that as a coach coaching certain superstars, you know the limitations or certain things that that player is used to doing. For instance, when Lebron played under Luke Walton, we know that LeBron James called a lot of plays for himself, which we call the LeBron James system. So Luke Walton knows this. So I will not take, put it like this, I'm not going to say that that the Sacramento Kings is a good team, because actually to me they look bad. I mean, the whole point was the Lakers just didn't play pretty good defense because like any other team, they're getting their shots because of ball movement. This is one thing the Lakers lack on offense is ball movement. Now the Kings, because under Luke Walton, who's also was under Steve Kerr, he loves ball movement. The biggest problem was they did not have De'Aaron Fox there. De'Aaron Fox would have made the set a little bit better. And to be honest with you, if Fox was probably there, just to throw it out, you know, just to throw it out there, they probably would have beat the Lakers. Because why? Luke Walton knows LeBron James. You know, LeBron James like to run that LeBron James system where he gets the ball at the top. All the guys are standing around. He creates. Go down to Anthony Davis. It's just a very simple offense. It's not really that many playbooks or styles put in place. But let's be honest. Now, what Vogel, you got to give him some credit because he did make some changes within the rotation, within the offense, and also in some of the plays that he called towards the end that helped the Lakers actually pull off. Also, keep this in mind, Luke Walton, a lot of people was basically criticizing the last play that Luke Walton drew up for Bonds because they were thinking that Big Bob was going to take the shot. Big Bog was going to take the shot. Baldwin was going to take the shot, but Bogdanovic didn't take the shot. Instead, they faked it to Harrison Barnes. If Harrison Barnes didn't fumble on that drive, there's no telling what could have happened prior to, you know, Anthony Davis getting that block. But as a Laker fan, I'll take it for what it is. I'll take the win over anything else, and I'll accept that. Now, to be honest with you, Sacramento Kings, they're okay, but I think they're still missing pieces and parts. That they look better. They look better last year than they did this year. That's my take on it. But like I said, with Fox out, we don't know. You know, and I really, you know, Sacramento Kings started off kind of slow at the beginning of the season, but I think over the course of the season they might get better once they understand Luke Walton's system. And one thing I will say that I'm always beating up on Luke Walton, you know, based on what he did with our young players, and that really got to me under my skin because if I'm telling you like this, if the Lakers would have had a different coach coaching them young guys, we don't know what the outcome would have been. We don't even know Anthony Davis would have been here. That's how I look at it. But in the retrospect of it, based on the fact that Luke Walton is now with the Kings, he's now, same thing I say about the young players, he's now out of the limelight, more into the shadows, and he actually can coach now. If Vlade give him the time, you know, if he had patience with him, allow him to coach, he might turn to be a good coach because he got a young team. With a young team with a young coach, they might give him a chance to develop these young players. We might get to see what Walton was trying to do back in LA that he never got the chance to do. My biggest problem was that 25-minute rotation, it kills me when he does that. But if you look at this roster that he got now, he learned from it. Because you notice that Harrison Barnes had 37 minutes. Namaya, he had 23 minutes, one of the starters. Richard Holmes had 29. Buddy Hill had 38 as a starter. And Bogdanovic coming off the bench had 37, and Yogi Ferrell had 29. So he are starting to let players who are hot stay in the game more. Back when he was with the Lakers, he wouldn't do that. And that was the one thing that used to just hurt my soul, is that he would never let these players who were hot stay in the game. He would take them out. But anyway, going to the Lakers, and I got to say something real quick because this is the biggest topic that I want to do because, you know, I'm a big supporter of the Lakers. And at the end of the day, yeah, they might rub me the wrong way. They might did some stupid stuff, even when it comes to the trades, whatever it may be. But you know what? At the end of the day, we're winning. We're 10-2. I have no problem with that. No problem with that at all. My biggest thing right now is I'm laughing, and I'm going to be a little disrespectful to some of y'all fans, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because y'all been beating down on KCP for so long. Now, here comes the bias. Not bias, I'm going to call it like this. I'm going to call it the bipolar effect. I can't put it in my title, because if I put it in my title, YouTube will actually, flag me. Yeah, I can't use certain terms. I just noticed that, so I got to be very careful what I put in my titles, and also be very careful what I say in my program, because I don't want them freaking flagging me, or it takes me a minute or an hour just to put my videos up to get to you guys. But anyway, people have been real biased about KCP. I mean, eating them up all season. This game right here, he dropped, I think, 11 points in the quarter. I think it was the fourth quarter, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think he dropped 11 points. I think it was fourth, yeah. Trying to remember. Yeah, him and LeBron James, he dropped 12 and he dropped 11 in the fourth quarter. If it wasn't for KCP, regardless if you love him or hate him, but if it wasn't for KCP, we would have lost this game. You got to give him credit where credit's due. Yeah, he made some bonehead mistakes, but let's be honest. LeBron James makes a lot of bonehead mistakes. Yeah, he makes up it in the points and all that, but look how many times LeBron James took 3-pointers that was freaking bricks or whatever it may be, or drove to the basket and got his layup blocked. But we don't call it, or turned the ball over, where somebody strictly just straight up stripped them. But we don't call that. But we're quick to call KCP out. Like I said, we're very biased. And we try to pick and choose who we want to have our battles with. 1 minute it was Kuzma. Oh yeah, Kuzma, look at him. He's not the best. We should have kept Lonzo or Brandon Ingram, blah, blah, blah. But then Kuzma turns it on 3 straight games, every 20 points. Voila! Kuzma's our fan now. We're loving him. We got to stop doing that, man. It's okay to be using constructive criticism for our players, but like Dwight Howard said, man, they all brothers, man. They're not gonna call each other out. Instead, they're gonna help motivate and uplift each other, because at the end of the day, they need each other in order to win these championships. If we bring home the chip, a lot of y'all who's crying right now wouldn't say a goddamn thing. I'm just gonna keep it real, so I'm not gonna beat up on KCP. Like I said, LeBron James, he rubbed me the wrong way when he got rid of young players, but it is what it is. We winning now. I'm not gonna sit there and hate the guy because of his decision making. He's a human being just like any one of us, and at the same time, who in this world right now has not made any mistakes? Let's be honest. So I got to keep it 100. Anthony Davis, he was basically, he got a shoulder injury, and I think he got a back injury or something like that. So he was nursing that. So you weren't going to see too much productivity from him. That's why if you look at his stats, I think he was frustrated, I think, because he couldn't do so much. People say he was looking angry, but I think it had to do because he wanted to do more, but he couldn't because he's injured. You know what I'm saying? He's playing through these injuries. He only had 5 rebounds and 17 points. That was like the biggest problem, or reason why the Lakers looked it like they looked it, because Anthony Davis wasn't himself. JaVale McGee ain't really do too much. He had 7 rebounds and 2 points. Danny Green hit a couple threes, but at the end of the day, he played pretty good defense. But like I said, with the ball movement, it's the one thing that's killing the Lakers on defense. Now, one thing the Lakers do is that once they figure out what they need to do, they do lock down and play good defense when they need to. I'm just gonna keep it real. They play lockdown defense. Y'all can say what y'all want about Alex Caruso. I know somebody said that Alex Caruso is not gonna be in the rotation. I'm not gonna call his name out, but I'm gonna tell you like this: we need to turn the page. But anyway, they called him out, said he's not gonna be in the rotation. Alex Caruso has been a big contributor in the rotation. Matter of fact, him and LeBron James had a little sequence going where he had 2 straight to back layups, and then LeBron caught him in the quarter for a 3. So let's keep it real, man. Like I said, players come through the crutch when we need them. And at the end of the day, as Laker fan or just fans of any team, period, you're going to cheer them on, especially when they hit those big shots. You might hate them, but once they hit them shots, your whole perspective of them changed, just like it ain't nothing. Just like Kool-Aid, when you drink it without no sugar, it tastes nasty, but when you had the sugar in it, you're happy. Oh yeah, Kool-Aid, man, coming through the wall. Ho, ho, ho. But anyway, I'm just saying, Dwight Howard didn't really do too much. Rajon Rondo, his second game back, didn't look too good, but you know what? At the end of the day, man, we still pull off the win. It doesn't matter. Quinn Cook only got 4 minutes. Jared Dudley, who I say that in my video I just sent out before this video, that I keep saying over again that Melo should have got that spot. I would love to have Melo on that team, because then you give somebody with another ISO player that's coming off that bench who actually put the ball on the floor and create. We don't have nobody on that bench that can actually put the ball on the floor and create. I'm just going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know what I mean? But besides, I'm going to tell you like this. I think Alex Caruso can create, but, he don't take a lot of shots. He like to get other people involved, which I respect, because that's what a point guard do. But anyway, it's the man. You love him. Y'all know y'all do. That's why y'all come check my videos out. I love you guys too, and I love y'all comments, but I'm going to keep it 100, keep it funky. Like I said before, the Lakers beat the Sacramento Kings by a bucket. It came down to the last play, but at the end of the day, we won it. That's all that matters. I don't give a hell what everybody else say. With that being said, I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Be safe out there. Kiss your babies for me. Matter of fact, kiss your kids. Let them know you love them. You know, don't go a day without telling people you love them. Y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Be safe out there in this world.